Namaste. Let's come into a supine position. You can lay down on your mat. Have a yoga blanket and a pillow nearby. You can let the legs release out long. And gently tuck your shoulders down and a little bit in towards your spine. Allowing your arms to rest about a foot away from your body with the palms facing up. We'll start by stopping. See if you can let everything go just for a moment. Check in and notice how you're feeling. Pick 2 words that describe how you're feeling right now. No judgment, no filter, just noticing. Let everything go again. Surrender. We'll take a few cleansing breaths here. Inhale with me and find the tippy top of your inhale. Exhale out through the mouth, maybe adding in a little sigh. And find the bottom of your exhale. Inhale, filling up. Find the top, float there. Exhale through the mouth. Feel the bottom. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, releasing out. Take 2 more. Now let your lips gently seal, breathing in and out through the nose. Invite your breath to wash in and out equally through both nostrils, sun and moon channels. Contract the throat just enough so that you can hear your own breath, sounding like gentle ocean. connecting your outer world with your inner world. Make your breath smooth, soothing yourself. And notice how your breath feels on the inside of your body. Notice how your breath feels on your skin. Let's keep this breath throughout our practice. Draw your right knee into the chest. Holding your right knee with your right hand, let it open out to the right. Left arm reaches away. Bring your knee over to your left hand. Right arm reaches away, twisting. Send your breath into the twist. Drawing the right knee back in. Plant your left foot onto the ground. Reach your right toes up to the sky, holding the back of the leg with the hands. You can stay here or press into this left foot, lifting the hips slightly off the ground, bowing your head towards the leg. Maybe offering gratitude for all the places this leg has taken you. Roll your spine back down onto the mat. Rolling out your right ankle. And bring your right ankle to rest on your left knee, keeping the foot flexed, hugging your left knee in. See if you can send your breath down into your right hip, cleansing it out. Make sure your breath is still smooth and soothing. Notice how this feels on the inside. You can stay here or draw your nose and your foot towards each other. Glide your shoulders down the back, using the strength of your navel point to contract. And eventually roll the spine back down. Taking one more breath here. Let it go. Both feet touch the ground. Arms come into a T. Let the knees windshield wiper side to side. You can let your head rock away from the knees. Bring it to center. Inch your feet a little bit closer to the hips. Feet are parallel. Let your arms come down, palms facing the earth. Tuck your tailbone, press your middle spine down into the ground. Now roll your tailbone down, arching your middle spine up. Moving back and forth, cat-cows. The next time you round the spine, pressing your middle spine down, lift your hips right up off the floor. And lift. Your spine up off the floor. Only your feet, shoulders and neck and arms are on the ground. Tuck your shoulders a little bit closer together underneath you. Press into your feet. Breathing here. Roll your inner thighs slightly towards each other. Relax the jaw. You're welcome to try to interlace the fingers, pressing the hands down. 2 more breaths. You're building sensation. You might be building heat. Let it wash over you. On your next exhale, slowly release down. And just feel the echo of the pose. That's my cat crying. His name is Frisky. Hug your left knee in. Let your right leg relax down on the floor. Come back to that gentle ocean breath. And as you soothe the body and the nervous system with this breath, you're actually also increasing your prana, the amount of life force energy in the body. Hold the knee with your left hand, letting it open to the left. Right arm reaches away. Bring the knee over to the other hand, twisting. Left arm reaches away. Notice how it feels on the inside. What's happening? Where would you like to send your breath to find more space? Slowly unwind. Bring your right foot to the ground. Reach your left toes up to the sky, holding the back of the leg. Let your shoulders relax. Back of the head relaxes. Forehead relaxes. Stay here or press into the foot that's on your mat. Lift the hips a little bit off the floor. Bowing your head towards the left leg, honoring it. Noticing all the experiences that you've shared, places you've traveled to. Maybe you've traveled to the coffee or tea maker a lot, or the stove. Roll the spine back down, roll out your left ankle. Bring this left ankle to your right knee. Keep that left foot flexed. Your right foot can just dangle as you hug that right knee in. How does it feel? Where exactly do you want to be? How do you want to breathe? You can stay here. And if you stay here, feel good about staying here. Or lift the head, drawing that right knee with the foot on it and the nose towards each other. Shoulders glide down the back. Belly is strong. If the head is lifted, lower the spine back down. Take one more breath here. Release the legs. Pausing. Draw both knees in, rocking them around. continue this or hold on to the outside edges of each foot. And lift the feet up to the sky for happy baby. A great modification is if you're here holding on to each shin, you can let the feet and shins open wide. A great next step is you can even hold on to a pant leg or hold on to the ankles or that full happy baby here. Notice if you'd like to breathe in stillness or if you'd like to rock side to side. And release the feet down, roll to one side. And we'll press up into a tabletop position, coming onto the hands and knees. Wide fingers, the center of your hand is right underneath each shoulder. Knees are underneath each hip. Inhaling into sway back to cow. Pull the heart through the shoulders. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, press through the hands to round the spine. You're welcome to add a mantra to this. Inhale, thinking Om. Exhale, thinking Shanti. Keep going. You can keep this cat-cow movement really slow. Or if you'd like to speed it up, instead of having a destination to cow and a destination to cat, let it be one fluid movement. Last few breaths, gazing at your third eye center. Inhale into sway back to cow. Hold your breath. Notice the subtle energy you've created. You can lift the pelvic floor. Exhale, sink back into child's pose. Let your palms touch and let them rise over the head. And honoring this body, mind, energy, this temple. Slowly release the hands down with the palms facing up, noticing what you're grateful for today. Rising back into tabletop. Swing your right ankle off the mat. And then bring your inside edge of your left foot down at the bottom of your mat. You're going to lean onto your right hand as you reach the left arm up to the sky and over the head. Your rib cage can gently rotate up towards the ceiling. You can even glide your foot that's at the bottom of the mat towards the back wall. Draw your pelvis forward. Breathing into your left side. Gently unwind. Swing your left ankle off the mat. Right foot comes down to the bottom of your mat. Leaning onto your left hand, reach the right arm up and over the head. This might be perfect, or if you want some subtle tweaks, you can rotate your rib cage up towards the ceiling. Draw the foot that's near the bottom of your mat towards the back wall. Draw your hand that's in the air towards the back wall. Pelvis is reaching forward. Breathe into your right side. Slowly unwind. Come sitting down onto your mat. And we'll come into a restorative pose to rest today. So if you have a bolster, you can use a bolster. That's easy. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a blanket, and I'll show you how to fold the blanket. There's a few different ways, so nothing is really right or wrong. But if you have it the wide way, you can bring the ends together. And then fold it in half the long way. And then fold it in half the wide way again. And then you can do thirds here. So I'm gonna fold the fringe edge in, and then in again. So it turns into kind of a nice roll. Okay. And I want the neatly folded edge at the base of my sacrum, and the side that has a bunch of wonky edges at my head. And you can place your pillow at the head in case you want it. And bring the base of the blanket or bolster right up to your sacrum and gently lay your spine down on the prop. Here, I don't need the pillow, but depending on the size of your prop, you might want it. You can always take your hands underneath the blanket where your neck is and just bump it up into that crook of your neck a tiny bit. Arms splay out to the sides. Legs can release out long. This is fish pose. Or if you prefer to have the soles of the feet touching, Supta Baddha Konasana. Maybe take 1 or 2 deep breaths and then just rest here. Allow yourself to fully drop in. I'll play you some music as you rest. You can stay in this pose as long as you like. Or when you're ready, you can release the props out from underneath you and just lay in Shavasana. We'll rest for another 5 minutes. Gently deepen your breath. Wiggling fingers and toes. And stretch the arms up over the head and roll onto one side, coming into the fetal position. And letting your head remain heavy as you come up to seated. You can sit cross-legged or in rock pose. Let's come into Lotus Mudra just to close out. Pinkies and thumbs touch and the rest of the fingers open like lotus petals. Simply be open to receiving. We do so much giving each day. Sometimes we forget to reverse that energy pattern. Be open to receiving all the gifts that the universe might already be sending you. Inhale with me, filling up. Exhale out through the mouth. Your practice is complete. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.